One, go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Xavier and Jasmine Live Gaming.
I'm Xavier.
And I'm Jasmine, and we are super excited to be coming back to you live. Today is a Sunday, August the 18th, and we're getting back into the trials of one Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Now things are getting a little spicy here in the case in the investigation. We have a new suspect, Red White, very interesting looking fellow, who seems to be like a professional blackmailer, as far as I can tell. He employed the crazy lady April May, and he seems to have something over the head of our ally, Roethlisberger, or whatever that man's name is.
I'm surprised you remembering all these names.
Because they're easy, like Red White and April May are easy. But then like Google Burger is weird. All right. Oh yeah, I feel like we did something to like possibly put ourselves on trial. I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, you're
We
right.
made a
Well, yeah,
deal.
I think we're on trial.
Okay, let me see. I don't like something about the audio. I can't tell which it is yet. Yeah, it's me or him. So we cut some kind of deal. And now we may be under investigation, like in threat of going to jail. Okay. Child.
Yep, we're on the trial now.
September the 9th, 9:52 a.m., District Court, honey. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah! The Phoenix! Look! Wait a second. Oh, that's why. Ooh, it's our nemesis.
Something Edgeworth. Did they say his first name?
Prosecutor. Nope. What's up, Lipo Dasher? He says I finished the Invaders Zim movie.
Hello, Lipo Dasher.
I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty? End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent?
Oh, look at him. He remembers the good old days when he fought for innocent people.
Oh, man. How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who's guilty and who is innocent. I'm liking his facial expressions right now. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty.
Okay, well, I thought he was like, I don't know, questioning himself, but...
So I make that my policy. Edgeworth. I know, right? You've changed. Hmm? Phoenix! You know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. But Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not. I'm gonna defend myself, baby. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. I'm feeling pretty good about this, eh?
I don't know. I think we're going to get lit up. Why is she standing next to me?
That's a good question. You still want to do the judge, or you want me?
Oh, no. I've retired from my judge role for now.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright.
He was just getting shocked too much, you know?
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. What did you expect to go wrong during that part? Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. Alright, Phoenix, calm down, man. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me.
But,
I think we should let it go.
yeah. Well,
Yeah, that's... Forget it. I smell a trap.
oh, it's red, white. Oops.
As opposed... Oh, what? One letter?
Yeah.
I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Oh, I forgot my voice for this man. Please, state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage?
Oh.
Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my executions confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I'm guessing that's supposed to read Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp.
I think CEO is a pretty common term.
Did you know the victim, Ms. Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Ahem. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Oh, ho, ho.
Oh, you're winning me over, Jasmine. I don't know.
I hope you've made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer.
I think this guy might be innocent. I think we're up the wrong tree.
Because of his jewelry? Come on, say. Let him have it, Phoenix.
Hey, why is she in the stand?
I don't know what she's doing here. That is where her sister used to stand. Maybe, I don't know, it's a mental thing.
Alright, testimony. Shouldn't I be giving a testimony since I'm on trial?
At some point, I feel like, yeah. Anyway, witness's account. Let's see. It was about 9, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, or that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Hey, Your Honor, Zay, he's not supposed to do that in this order.
I don't know. He's not even questioning everything we did yesterday. Or the first day of the trial.
Very well, defendant, Mr. Wright.
Look at him. He's shocked. He's even saying it right now.
Mm-hmm. Your cross-examination. Hi, Stragger. Stragger's here.
Oh, hello, Stracker. I'm in the chat.
Oh, my bad. You in the chat? Witness account. Okay, we need to look at Miss April May's testimony.
Okay.
I don't see the menu.
Yeah, I forgot to play this. Oh.
Okay, just go to the next.
There you go. Oh, hello, Diablo.
Yes, you are just in time. The victim dodged an attack and ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Darn it, I felt like Miss May said it was the girl who attacked her, but we don't have that.
Alright, hold on. Let me see. I guess we could press him about this. Say why she didn't say this yesterday.
Yeah, I like that. I agree. Spiky haired.
Okay. That was it. Phoenix. Let's press this. Because we don't lose health for pressing things, right?
Correct. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, compadre. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. Can you press? Can we hold it?
Not while
You gave
talking.
chase and struck her down. Are you sure?
Oh, yes, of course.
As you know, I am always abso-positively perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail.
Yep.
The victim ran to the left as you gave chase. Okay, I think Miss May said he went to the right.
Oh, she did. Let's read it. Ooh, yeah, good eye, Javin.
You got it. Objection, baby.
Objection!
Not that Miss May's word matters anymore.
Wait, right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran to the right.
Didn't we throw Miss May's testimony out the window? Because she thought there was some... I don't know.
Oh, it is simple. You've misheard her.
You got that paper tap.
I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer's here. And the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door.
Or just away from the killer.
She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd?
No, that's his broken down face.
Ooh, ugly. It's hideous.
That's nothing
He's guilty.
compared to Miss May.
Oh, you're right. That's nothing. Miss May, MVP. Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did.
No, wait a minute, Jab.
Oh.
Look at the man's face.
He's so disappointed in Miss May. That's what it is.
I don't know. I think he's telling the truth. He's thinking back to that night.
Right. That's why I'm saying he's disappointed in May for getting it wrong.
Oh.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
I know that's exactly the impression I got.
True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing?
Phoenix, don't say it.
Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court?
Why do I have to explain it? Let's just say both are right, because...
Yeah, I think that's what they're getting at. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Huh, I doubt it. Hey, Edgeworth, whose side are you on?
What are you talking about right now?
Or rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
Oh, here we go.
Phoenix be reaching... Mr. Wright, what do you mean? He about to accuse him of murder. Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay and Company, of course. Ooh, he about to accuse this man of murder. He's saying he's the killer. That's why he was on the other side. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. Wright was standing. Obviously, they're talking about the killer spot.
Uh-oh. I'll pay this one more.
Click on the killer.
Okay. No, that was it? Okay. I was trying to talk to Straggler in the chat.
This is where he was.
Oh.
Max is here. Max says, what's up?
Hello, Max.
Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste.
Oh.
This is where the killer was standing. I don't understand what point Edgeworth is trying to make.
I don't think they know that Phoenix is implying he's the killer.
Okay. Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion.
Oh, look at these terrible faces. They spoiled us with Miss May.
The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho ho ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more?
How many times do people get to testify in court?
Everybody getting 2 free testimonies. Like, I don't understand. Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice.
I think he's just too rich, Max, for people to laugh at him. Look at all that bling.
Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer?
I think it's pink because of the red and white mixed up, right? That makes pink.
Ooh, makes sense. Ooh, that's just what the judge said. The judge says that does seem to make sense.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, you weren't even reading it.
That's crazy. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? I mean,
yeah.
I have to, right?
I don't want to go to jail. We'll speed things up a little bit. We're at the halfway point, right?
Yeah. We have the autopsy report.
Yeah, but it doesn't tell us exactly one hit like I thought it would. Want to press anything?
No. Well, maybe with the last of her strength? I don't know. I'm thinking because at some point she had to write the girl's name in blood.
Yeah. Alright, yes, let's press that real quick.
Yeah. Let's press. What do you mean, next? Next is what comes after first. Phoenix, you be saying some real crazy things. I know that. Then that is all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right.
I thought you were going to question her about the last of her strength, Phoenix.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
What do you mean first? Let me skip that.
Oh my goodness. Okay, clearly we're not gonna get anything out of this.
Alright, let's post the report. Yeah?
Okay.
Oh, for which one? This one. I'm not feeling good about that though. Let me save it.
No, me either. Can we get out of here without asking him any questions?
I don't think so. You gotta press something or present something to keep it moving.
Okay.
Alright, let's present this. Or let me check this phone real quick.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the murder weapon.
It's a long conversation.
Yeah, it is. I don't think any of that's gonna be relevant.
Yeah, of course, time-related stuff. Oh, there's only 3 pages. I wasn't reading it. I didn't realize. Yeah, I didn't know it was recycling. Let's present this.
Ooh, objection. Ooh, baby. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't like his reaction. Yep,
it does.
Does not.
All right, let's reset that. Huh? Really? Overruled. No, you good. You good.
Keep the damage just to, keep things interesting.
30 times 30 minutes. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right.
This one. That's not a... Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Mr. Wright, if you claim that was not you, then show us proof. Oh, these courtrooms, whatever court culture, etiquette, rules they're trying to present don't make sense to me. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped.
Oh, he did? What happened?
I mean, that was a long time ago, Phoenix. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. Present the, shoot. I want to present the name written in blood.
Alright.
But I don't know.
It'll have to be this one.
Okay.
Nope, not it.
Ugh. Man, this health is blowing up.
Alright, let me do the list real quick. Got a button. Report. Oh, right here. The victim dodged the first attack.
Oh, so
Oops.
I didn't hit her twice. Okay, so you hit her savagely, so go back one.
Okay.
Or sorry. I'm telling you, reading is fundamental, y'all. The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I will have to penalize you, Mr. Wright.
What are we talking about?
I was so excited because that was a different dialogue prompt.
Alright, this one? No, that's... What? Oh. I see it. It was the last one.
The very last one, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey. Which, you know, both should count, but I get it, you know what I'm saying? The year is 2001, okay?
This moment here, I almost messed up. Almost messed up.
You be trying to move too fast. That's the problem. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related? Oh my goodness.
What are you talking about?
Are they? Phoenix, we're trying to help you, bro.
Paper.
Oh my good. Just read it out loud. Just read it out loud.
What? Am I reading this wrong?
Oh my goodness. Just try.
Well. Well. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what to do now.
I was feeling really confident about that one.
So was I. Sometimes you just gotta press instead of.
Alright, yeah, let's press that.
Instead of projecting. I would press the very, very last part of his testimony. So were you watching both times? I suppose I was? This man is lying. And please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner.
Alright, nothing new from that.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna press everything.
Okay.
Phoenix Wright's an American?
I don't think so.
Yeah, Phoenix Wright's an American. What? They're both American? Oh, well, we learned something new.
At least we got something out of it.
Oh, okay. Alright, press that. I'm just gonna go through and press everything. We already pressed that one. We already pressed that one. Check this one. Alright, same statement as before. Objection! I guess we could press that.
What? So you see he contradicted himself?
Yeah, he said they saw different parts. I guess because he saw it first, then he called over Miss May. Alright, so we are missing something then.
Because he said, you asked him if he saw both, and he said yes, right?
Yeah, so that means Miss May missed the first part.
No. But
all that's left is...
He said first, she went left. Alright, we gotta take this from the beginning. First of all, let me see what Miss May's testimony is. Dodged and attacked and ran to the right. Okay, so Miss May saw her going to the right. Alright, so let's take his testimony from the top.
Alright. You want me to actually go out there?
Mm-hmm. Go back. Go back. Go back. Then you hit her. Okay, go back one. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. That is what I saw. That piece of paper said that that's what Miss May saw. So if we go back to the part where he says that's what Miss May saw, we can present Miss May's testimony. This evidence fully reveals. But you see, like, do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh my, this game, we was never supposed to cross-examine him for this part, basically.
No,
Henry
we have
is
to. We have to.
Plastic. Ooh, they on my nerves, Henry.
Yeah, I got it. Let's see. What is going on?
Oh snap! Wait, I had that in the wrong order. So I was wrong all along.
I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this down. Died from a blow by a blunt object. This doesn't say that it's a single hit. You know?
I know.
But this is all we have left to work with. Based off this description right here, she could have got hit multiple times, but actually died from a blunt object.
I know.
Alright. Yep, that was it.
Mr. White.
It doesn't.
That was excruciating. The victim died from a single blow.
It does not say that on the piece of paper.
That was almost like 8 minutes. What do you have to say to that?
Where on that piece of paper does it say a single blow?
Nowhere. Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect?
Look at these pathetic faces. Maybe I need to wait for them to get mad or something.
Yeah, get closer. I will refrain from using this phrase from now on.
I'm not saying the faces are bad. They're good. They're just not as entertaining as Miss May.
I hear you. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony.
If we have any Phoenix Wright artists in the chat.
The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, quite.
How's this guy become a judge?
We will never know. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor.
Alright, about to get our third testimony from this man.
Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, sir. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this one now, White. Mr. White? Oh, okay.
Now that you've started watching Breaking Bad, you think of Breaking Bad, then he says Mr. White.
Oh, you know what? Now I do. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then...
Oh, my bad.
She turned and ran for the door. Then you did hit her with a single blow. Flop!
Alright, this ain't a real judge. I used to like him. Only because of his head shake and his beard was perfectly still.
The beard. We are 42 minutes in. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it's hurting. Deal with it.
Alright, watch this. About the speed run.
This is almost over.
I'm just gonna start pressing. Oh, look at that. We moving.
What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that. The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. He shouldn't know that, but whatever.
Yes, it seems odd. I got it. You're not supposed to be up here with me.
That's odd.
Don't even read Jasmine. All right, why is she up here? I know what's going on, game.
You want me to read it or what?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'll wait for the big important stuff.
You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad.
Alright. Revise it.
His fourth testimony, Your Honor. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked.
Boink. I was gonna present this. Gotcha. Because it was not a how to even, because he couldn't tell it was a light stand, right?
Right. Mr. Wright.
That wasn't in the little floor plans.
It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand.
Ugh.
What?
Even the first guy's face, started melting and his hair got undone, and his tie got loose.
The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Oof. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand.
Well, maybe he was just actually there at some point. Ooh, I guess he said he never met her, though.
So tell me, Exactly when was it you saw the stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct! That would be no problemo, right?
Big problemo.
Big problemo. There's a big problemo. Problem here. What problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel. Before the incident occurred?
Is Henry okay? I hear him crying.
Yes. He wants some yogurt.
Oh.
Correct, that is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. Why is the crowd? I ain't even said nothing yet. What? Why couldn't he? You have proof?
Why, yes we do.
I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. That's obviously the floor plans. Hey.
So what, he's gonna
look at it.
Revise his testimony a fourth time?
Fifth time, yep. Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well,
yeah, I was gonna speak through that because we can see
not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? You're right. His desperation face, not desperate enough. Ridiculosity, Mr. White. If you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards of glass as a glass stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Bay Law offices. Pew, pew, pew. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
Ugh.
Okay, Xavier, that was the beginnings of a transformation.
Yeah, but why his eyes rolled to the back of his head?
Because he's guilty. Mr. White? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor. I, Miss Mia? Huh. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. Ooh. That's far enough, Mr. Wright. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? How do you forget about Edgeworth? Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. What is we're talking about? The wiretap. Order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by
Please.
Distinguished members of the court. Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. Gotta get deep in my Edgeworth voice. I really don't like the way this is headed. Sorry. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blueport. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor. The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? I don't think that those are the questions. No, you wouldn't.
I feel like the question would be more like, why, right? These?
Mr. White. In order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles.
Ooh, Miles Edgeworth. Ooh, look at that name.
Good one. That's a good name right there. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Company law offices. That is when I saw the accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth.
Really? Now he's confused. You've been confused every step of this case.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time that Mr. White could have seen the stand. At the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like to believe Mr. White was the murderer.
Well, I never said that out loud, did I?
No, but you insinuated it. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then.
Okay. There was a lot of dialogue for him to say that, you know?
Mm-hmm. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright theory is revealed for its baseless conjecture it is. You will testify to the court about this wiretapping.
Alright, so this is testimony number 5. We'll have to stop right here. So we're not going to be able to go through it all today, right?
I noticed you were not impressed by his flashy jewelry.
Yeah, only because we're on testimony 5. You know? Huh. How many times you gonna switch your things up? But yes, his jewelry is nice and fancy.
All right then. I think we can head up out of here then.
All right, tomorrow we'll finally throw this man in jail. Cause I can't imagine.
Think so.
Yeah, there can't be a testimony 6, right?
You heard him. He's got the judge in his pocket. But remember, we haven't heard anything about that painting yet.
I think the painting was just because he was blackmailing the other guy, right?
Okay, I still can't help but feel like there's a whole chapter to this that we're missing out on. Anyway, guys, we are going to wrap up today. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you had a good time following our investigation. And we will be back tomorrow, same time, same game. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Part 8. That's it. And we'll see you then. Bye, Max. Bye, Light Pro Dasher. Bye,